I went with my parents and my brother to have a holiday in the English countryside. We took some walks and we went to an old manor house. In the garden of the house, they had vegetables growing and greenhouses. They also had made trellises out of sticks and string, and this really inspired me to see if I could do something similar back at the farm. I was so blown away by the things that were growing. There were greenhouses that were just full of tomatoes, and one even had grapes growing in it. This made me so inspired to think that maybe I could build a greenhouse and try to grow some of these things. It's really my dream to have a vegetable garden like this one day that's so productive and full of amazing, delicious looking vegetables. So I've ordered these boards. They're pinboards. I think they're made of recycled cardboard or something. When I was at university, we used to have in our studios 2 of these big boards painted white, and we could pin all of our stuff, our images and stuff we were working on, onto the boards, and it was such a good way to work. So I've ordered a couple and I just need to put them on the wall and then paint them white. So it's this wall over here that I'm thinking of putting them on. I kind of want to just cover the whole wall with a pinboard so that when I'm working here I can see everything that I'm thinking about. Once I've got the pinboard up, I'm also thinking of having a desk that I might build in to this part of the wall, so like all the way along here. Because this table, while it's nice, it's too small, it's way too small. So it would be so good if I have my pinboards on the wall, a long desk where I can just spread out all my stuff and work. That's the plan. Okay, how am I going to do this? Okay, it's a bit messy, it's a bit wonky, but it's on the wall. Just need to paint it now. I put the second pinboard up in the other room, behind where I'm going to have my loom. build my desk, I found some old boards that had been in the ceiling of one of the barns in the woodpile, and I cleaned them up, scrubbed them, ready to make the desk tabletop. Okay, I built a desk, sort of. It's a bit saggy in the middle. I think it needs some legs here. Last year, I tried to can a lot of the fruit that we had at the farm. I hadn't done this before. This year, I decided to use a different kind of jar. These are called Weck jars, and I think they're from Germany. The way they work is that you put the food inside the glass and then you put on the glass lid with a rubber seal in between. Then you put two metal clips on the top to hold the lid on while you can them. If they have been canned correctly, then the lid should become tightly sealed, and when you remove the clips, it should stay on the jar. I really prefer these jars because the mouth of the jar is really wide, making it nice and easy to fill with the fruit when you're canning it.
This is my dream. Being able to just come here and pick an apple and eat it. It's so good. It's maybe my favorite thing about being here. These apples are so delicious. I think the variety might be Pink Lady. The only problem with them is that as they ripen, the insects eat them all. But it just means I have to eat them quickly, straight away, all at once. It's fine with me.
It is kind of a shame that I don't get to harvest these immaculate ripe red apples, but to be honest, I don't mind that much if I have to share with the insects.